All right, so we have our cleaned wood all cleaned up, patched in place. We are very level and came out well. Now, the reclaimed wood has a ton of nail holes in certain parts of it, like it said the machine gun went off. And I caught a pretty nasty splinter off one of those as it came off planer around the nail hole because the fibers delaminated under the pressure and the cutting, and they were like needles. So I am going to have to fill every single one of those manifolds with brown epoxy. That's fine. It's not actually that high. Now, my next problem is, so we're level here. Or level here. These aren't nails or glued yet. But we have 0.2 of an inch of bow that we were talking about earlier. And that is too much to surface off. If we look at, so we would be like right into the tongue almost. There would just be a sliver of wood left. And it would not be robust, and it'd probably come up and like impale someone. So that hump, I marked it out, put the straight edge up on blocks on either side, measured down. So it's right there, and it goes back to there. So the joist itself is higher than the others. Also, when I said material was tight, this is literally how much of the old flooring I have left over from the repair. All right, so we have sucked the hump out of the floor. So I only had to drill 2 holes through the floor. I probably should have stood that one up vertically, but I didn't. So what I ended up doing is putting another one with so those ones are in tension, pulling from the bottom of the joist, pulling the hump down. Then the next board up, again, probably should have been flipped upwards. And that has a nut down here, and I'm doing it this way to push the center of the board because there was a slight bow there. So that's pushing that back down. Then I decided to add these outriggers. So now there's a nut bottom there and there, and then those are pushing down on the 2 other sides of a hump. And we are actually level. So that's cool. I'm going to leave it like that for like a week or something, maybe 2 weeks. And then I will probably drill a couple holes down from the top. I'll use a Forstner bit. I'll go right through the wood and hit the subfloor, and then with a washer, go right into the joist from there. And then I'll do a couple more when I remove the outrigger, and that should keep it down. And then I will show you what I did in the basement. All right, so down here you can see that I had it on the bottom of the joist sucking down, and I took the multi-tool and I went in all the way down there. There were a couple nails, had to deal with those, and it wasn't so fun to get that sliver out, but it did work. It wasn't horrible. And now I took out a little bit more than was needed because you're not going to nail it. You're just not. So to stop Mr. Squeaky Floor, I can put wedges in, or I can just add another sister that would be up against the height of the floor wherever it wants to be. That way it's fully supported, but I can adjust it if I ever have to. And that will put me back into the running of allowing to have LVP upstairs when I'm ready. Because before it was a 0.2 inch gap, or rise, and there was just no way to do it. So, walk weeds in an old house. Nobody cares.